part number 1, which is about operationalization and measurement of variables. Okay, as we discussed in literature review earlier, and you also have your own research project variables too. Okay, and last lecture, we all also finalize and discuss the number of variables and the DV in your number of variables mean independent variables and the dependent variables in your framework. Okay, here operationalizations, how to operationalize your variables. Okay, I mean how to measure. Okay, let's see operationalizing concept. Operationalizing concept, reduction of abstract concepts to render them measurable in a tangible way. Yeah, abstract mean we can see, we cannot see, but only maybe even we cannot feel, right? Abstract. Basically, there are the two things. One is we can see when we can calculate, and one is only we can think or maybe we can talk. Okay, like I'm giving you example, motivation. Can you measure motivations? How much motivation do you have? Like in case of in Muhammad Hafiz, in case of Muhammad Hafiz, how much motivation you have? He cannot say. He cannot give answer in in numerics number. So this is the one. Basically, this is the social sciences, belong with the social sciences. Then how to measure the variables? Then we have to convert into digits, empirical. Then how we convert? This is called operationalization. How we do the operationalization? Let's cover in next slide too. Operationalizing is done by looking at the behavioral dimensions. Okay, facts, properties denoted by the concept. Mean motivation is one of the concept. E-learning, acceptance, one of the concept. Understand? These are all our concepts. Employee performance is the concept. But how to measure it? Let's see. Characteristics of objective. Objects include person. See here, objects which we can feel and which we can touch and which we can convert in the numbers. That is called object. See here, the objects include persons, strategic business unit, companies, countries, kitchen appliances, restaurants, shampoo, yogurt, and so on. Your chair, your room. Okay. An example of characteristics of objective are around seeking, tendency, achievement, motivation, organization, effectiveness, shopping, enjoyment, length, weight, ethnic diversity, service quality, conditioning. This is the characteristics of objective, by the way. It said there, these are not objective, but characteristics of objective, right? Right? I can say the Hafiz, he's objective, by the way. Hafiz is objective, but Hafiz is a good person. Good, and he's a motivated. Motivation and the good characteristics. These are characteristics of Hafiz. Got it? These are characteristics of Hafiz. Then how to measure the motivation and the goodness of Hafiz? This is our main topic of discussion for today's lecture, by the way. Okay, you cannot measure objects. For instance, a company, you measure characteristics of attributes of objective, for instance, the organizational effectiveness. Okay, the third point is covering. Mike, I want to measure the Hafiz, how he is good or bad, like that. Is he good or bad? How we can measure? Maybe characteristics, on the basis of characteristics. On the basis of characteristics, we can measure Hafiz. Okay, suppose one more thing. But in case of lecturer, okay, he's a good lecturer. Might be he's objective. Dr. Imran is objective, but he delivering you an effective lecture. He's a good lecturer. Can you measure? Might be you can measure on the basis of his characteristics, maybe teaching style, behavior, many things. Okay, and later that behavior and teaching style you cannot measure. How to measure, later slides I will also tell you how to measure teaching style and the behavior of the teacher, like that, how to convert into numerics, empiricals, that one called also operationalizations. Okay, here types of variables. Now we are going to discuss the types of variables. Two types of variables. One lends itself to objective and precise measurement. The other one is nebulous and does not lend itself to accurate measurement because of its abstract and subjective nature. Okay, later discuss this. Here, operationalizations of concepts. Operationalizing a concept involves a series of steps. Number one, come up with the definition of the construct that you want to measure. Come up with the definitions. Okay, and that definition must carry the characteristics of objective, right? Think about the content of the measurement. That is an instrument, more items of question that actually measure the concept that one wants to measure has to be developed. Okay, and the third one is the response format. For instance, 7-point rating scale with endpoint, strongly agree, disagree is needed. The validity and reliability of the measurement scale has to be assessed. Might be is very difficult to understand this slide for you people. I will explain you with examples. Okay, might be I will take your variables for this lecture to explain you how to operationalize your variables. I will maybe operationalize your 1 and 2 variables. The remaining variable you have to do your own self. Here, okay, example. Okay, let's see the one of example. Achievement of motivation. Achievement of motivation. This is the characteristics of objective. It's belong to maybe what is the objective? Objective is Hafiz. Hafiz achievement of motivations. It's belong to Hafiz achievement of motivation, or might be my student achievement motivations. Okay, how to measure the motivations? First, we explain the objective. Objective, how many has a characteristics, and then later we operationalize that characteristics. Suppose in case of Hafiz, we are going to conduct the research on Hafiz. Then Hafiz is objective, and Hafiz characteristics are achievement, motivation, behavior, many characteristics. One of characteristics of Hafiz is achievement of motivation, and now we are going to operationalize achievement of motivation. Let's see. Number one, D1, dimension 1, mean dimension 1, dimension 2, dimension 3, dimension 4, dimension 5. Let's see. Dimension 1 is driven by work. Okay, and further divided in the items. Okay, the items is constantly working, preserving despite setbacks, very reluctant to take time off for anything. Okay, dimension 2, unable to relax. Okay, think of work even at home, does not have any hobbies. Okay, dimension 3 is divided in swear under one's breath when even small mistakes occurs, does not like to work with slow or inefficient people. And the dimension 3 is seek moderate challenge, and further divided in seek moderate travel, opts to do a challenging rather than a routine job, and opts mean adoption, to take moderate rather than overwhelming challenge. And the last one, seek feedback. Seek feedback is ask for feedback on how the job has been done, is patience for immediate feedback. Yeah, patient for this. We have to give him feedback about him in very short time. Basically, we explain till end the concept. This is the maybe achievement of motivation, one of the variables. We explain how much we can explain, and this explanation we can find from the past literature. Understand? We can find this data from the past literature. Past literature means past paper which already conducted. The development of concept and operationalization, you people can do the whole PhD. Okay, it's a different, the big process. validation, okay, reliability, validity, many tests they have to do to validate the questionnaire. Anyway, let's see what operationalization is not. Okay, another thing is what operationalization is not. Operationalizing a concept does not consist of delineating the reason, antecedents mean factors, consequences and correlates of the concepts. Okay, correlates of the concept. Maybe correlates mean the similar. Should be a different X. Example, success in performance cannot be a dimension of achievement motivation. Should we relate with the achievement of motivation? Cat 6 or explanation must be relate with dimension of achievement of motivation. Rather, success in performance cannot. Maybe it's more correlate, not correlation. Success in performance cannot related with dimension of motivation. Even though motivated person is likely to meet with it in large measures, thus achievement, motivation and performance and or success may be highly correlated, but we cannot measure an individual level of motivation through success and performance. Okay, even success and the performance are different. Performance and success may have been made possible as a consequences of achievement, motivation, but in can be consequences might be the DV. Achievement and motivation is the IV. Understand? But in hand of themselves, the two are not measure of it. Okay, further explanation, measurement. First, we already operationalize. Mean how to measure. Basically, the very easy words about operationalization is how to measure the variables. How to measure the variables. This is a question, by the way. This is a question. Okay, let's search few more examples. How to measure. I'm going to measure the employee performance. Some of might be we can find from here. See how to find the operationalization of your basically there are many operationalizations. Operationalization is measurement, how to measure the variables. Okay, another in simple words is the item. Which item must include in your variable and which item, which questionnaire must cover the items of your variables to measure the variables. There are many, but which one you will take might be you must see your context area. Okay, mean you are going to measure this variable in context of UUM in university and must that items relate with the university. Understand? Let's see here. Conceptualization, operationalization of the set theoretic approach to employee motivation and the performance. Okay, two different. See here you also can see to the different things. Okay, let's see where is the operationalization. Maybe he finished here. Maybe he operationalized here. Let's abstract. Current commentary offers a reflection of conceptual offers here and proposal for the set theoretic approach, employee motivation and organizational performance. The inform the current author operationalization and the set theoretic research on employee motivation which occurred contemporary to the work of Lee and Risk. Observation on the state of current research in employee motivation, development, motivation theory and future set theoretic approach. Which one they included? We have to read all. Normally we can find in the third chapter. This one is the detailed one. They must have here. Maybe here. Here. See here, suppose here. Employee performance is the function of many elements, including motivation, but also individual ability, resource, environmental characteristics, etc. See, these are many. Truly advanced, understand relevant influence and importance, employee motivation, complex. Okay, maybe is the different. Okay, let's see another one. This is a more complex for you people. Measuring employee perception, measuring. See, deep scale development. Mean which atoms are very relevant with the employee performance. The definition, by the way, employee perception of a scale development and the validation qualitative. The items, these are the items number. Employee perception of these are the detail. These are the detail we have to read. These are the scale questionnaire. Questionnaire, you know. This is the measurement. Here, this one. Okay, wait. MS. Performance management system. Employee perception of performance management effectiveness is not more relevant with us, by the way. Should be more relevant. No. Wait for a minute. Okay, dear student, let's come on the point. In terms of, your employee performance. So this is the operationalization of employee performance. You can say here, he took two main dimensions of employee performance: employee job satisfaction and employee warehouse performance. And further divided in employee job performance, he divided in further five items. And warehouse performance he divided in further 6 items. And these items you also can see here. Okay, wait. Can show you. Here is the maybe only just the employee performance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 8 items. Their detail, we also can find their detail. Here, see here. Employee perception, role performance. The job satisfaction, this is belong with the job satisfaction. And this one here, okay, the employee satisfaction, 5 items. Employee perception of coaching behavior, measure, employee pay, time in job, position, and education. These all items are selected for job satisfaction. And these all items, time for the perception, coaching behavior, employee pay, time in job, and education for the, but the warehouse performance. Another, the simplest example is, this one. How he divided in, the dimensions. See, dimensions mean which dimension you are taking to measure the employee performance. First, he take traits, and traits further divided in job, knowledge, cooperation, dependability, interpersonal relation, and communication skill. And the behavior, the second dimension of employee performance. Okay, planning work, organization work, quality of work, punctuality, attendance, and speed. And the third one is result, efficiency, achievement, completion of the work. Different operationalization. Which operationalization you will take on up to you, but that one is more relevant in your context. Should be in your context. Understand? Did you get me? By the way, did you get me? These all data you may find from the papers. Let us see here. The Google Scholar, you may find from the here. You can find from here. Okay, here suppose we also can search like that. Okay, employee performance here, then also and search. Oh, maybe spelling mistake, no problem. Okay, yeah, reflection on the conceptualization, operationalization, toward conceptualization, operationalization, construct of employee engagement, but we are not looking for employee engagement. We are looking for the employee performance, supervisory, coaching behavior, employee satisfaction, and warehouse employee performance. Yeah, we just review this one. Future employee for integrating. Can we see this one? Let's see. Last example. Then we move further. Large and problem, my dear students. Payoff. Okay, pay for performance. Effect on future employee performance. Okay, future employee performance. But our main concern is the employee performance. Let's see the key definition. He already discussed future job performance. Job performance or employee performance? Same. Mostly they operationalize in chapter 3, the methodology, methods here. Here we can see the definition. Okay, merit pay, bonus pay. We calculate merit pay, proportional changes in salary from 1 year, next year, bonus pay, merit pay, bonus, job, sales job, future performance. Okay, this one is our main concern, right? We usually annual employee performance extracted from the company data. This is operationalization, okay? Firm scores which are generated by the employee intermediate scores vary from 74 score represented better performance. Supervisor rate employee. Okay, he operationalized in different in context, different methods, but we are not looking for this one. We are looking for the job, so dimensions, and that dimension we can pay. He used maybe secondary data, but we are going to use primary data. Okay, now the measurement, the assignment of we cannot measure the variable if we didn't operationalize the variable. First we operationalize the variable, then we move for the measurement. How can measurement? Because those dimensions which we clarify in the operationalization, those dimensions we have to measure. Okay, for measurement there is a different scale, different questionnaire. Even we can develop, or maybe we ask, or might be we can adopt or adapt. Okay, adopt and adapt also will explain you. The assignment of number of other sample characteristics, attribute, objective according to a very specific set of results. How to measure? Okay, discuss one by one. Okay, scale is a tool or mechanism by which individuals are distinguished as to how they differ from one another on the variable of interest of our study. 4 types: nominal, ordinal. Okay, by the way, this scale first is better to clarify the operationalizations of your variables. So this is your assignment. Later we will discuss about the measurement, about the scale. Just we stick with the operationalization of our variable for this today lecture. Just focus how to find the questionnaire and operationalize your. Suppose this one is employee performance, is your DB. Okay, another DB, another is, maybe I'm going to see here. Techno stress. How to measure the techno stress? First, operationalize and find the questionnaire of techno stress here. Okay. Techno stress in university student technology enhanced. Techno-stress engineering student technology can enhance learning and investigation for multi-dimensional environment misfit. Let's check. Is this a theoretical framework, multi-dimensional fields? Okay. Hypothetical study. Okay, good. Hypothesis development, he developed already. Misfit, techno-stress, PO misfit of technostress. Technostress is our main concern. Participants, just see the instrumentation. Yeah, this will be our main focus to operationalize and to find the questionnaire of our variables. Here, see, you must see the survey instrument for the 6 construct 44 items of appendix. Okay, can we see the appendix directly? See the appendix. There we can find the all detail about the survey instrument, I mean questionnaire. They were adapted from the established study on the technostress and TL in higher education. The items measuring in the 3 dimension of PA misfit to technostress nationally came from. See, he adopted. You must understand the two major concepts: adopted and adapted. Adopted means same. If you are using the same questionnaire of someone from the past research, this will called adopted. If you adopted but you have did the some changes of you are going to make the some changes in the adopted questionnaire, then you may say this is the adapted, because you also added some maybe might be you change sentences of the questionnaire according to your context. Okay, then this will be adapted. If you are going to use same as it which you take the questionnaire from the past study, that will call adopted. Understand? Is it clear the difference between adopted and adapted? The atom measure the 3 dimensions. Okay, here see, he took from here these studies he adopted from these studies and reported Kronberg alpha. Yeah, Kronberg alpha should be more than 7 but not equal to 1. This is the value. According with operationalization of PA fit, AD fit, and SC fit. See here, he found the operationalization here from here, Edwards, and then okay, see this is the operationalization. Okay, basically, according to him, misfit of technostress or PO misfit sectors of operationalized in the both forms of AD misfit and NAC misfit. For instance, here, this is operationalizations here. For instance, PE misfit to technostress, there are the items I feel stress to adopt technology enhance. I feel this is operationalization of misfit, by the way. You may operationalize like that. Okay, these dimension he took to measure the technology stress mean. And where we can find the detail of questionnaire, maybe appendix he mentioned here, appendix appendix A, maybe in last. Here is should be in last. Appendix always paper carries end of the chapters. Oh, where is maybe he didn't attach appendix. This one. Oh, appendix A, he didn't provide. Supplementary data can find from here. Let's see. Might be we can find. Get access. Northern University does not subscribe to this contact. Okay, let me use my previous university access. Might be I can find VPN. Mm. with the browser. Oh, problem in my browser. Browser. Sultan Bhaiya. Oh. My dear student, please focus on this one. Conceptualization and operationalization of technostrategy. Yeah, concept can be many. And which concept you have to operationalize? I mean, which concept you have to measure? That one is the operationalization of that variable for your thesis. This chapter conceptualizes develop the measurement of scale of the tune you construct. The TCA, the TTA, and the TCA and TTA present the cognitive appraisals. Rigorous. Okay. This is the conceptual development. You can find from here. Okay, techno-stress challenge appraisal, differentiation tuition to role concepts. Different concepts, which one he will take for operationalization? Let's see. These two concepts have different focus, or maybe more relevant, these two concepts, more relevant with your context. Then operationalization of techno-stress. This is operationalization, let's see, which is instrument development process and implementation of 4 phases. Appendix A. Each phase is elaborated the following subsection. Phase 1, atom generation. Okay, the literature examination. Atom creation and modification. Yeah. Now some example of initially modified items of TCA. TTA presented of TCA. The items used for the purpose of create demands allow me to use my skill and abilities. This is one of the operationalization. I would be very one of the second modification, third modification. Step 1, current dimensions. 2, nature of relationship and TC and its dimension. Here you can find, see here, this is one of the dimension, another one, this is another dimensions. These are the operationalization. He did the operationalization, but in detail. Third and the fourth round of sorting. Phase 3, instrument testing, data collection, palette study, data analysis, final field test. Because he developed the questionnaire. That's why he did the all things. 4-phase data measurement and validations. Here is the final one. Yeah. The test of result of responses. Test 1, equivalent variance, VP equivalence variance, VP 333, the all items. Laboratory test analysis. Here is the detail of questionnaire. Goodness of fit also he did. Validity. Technostress, cognitive appraisal, and because our is this one. Our is this one, technostress. You may find that operationalization in the last slides, and then now we are going to find the scale. Okay, he provided maybe end of this chapter, end of this thesis in appendix. After the references. Wait. No, the results. This is the results. I will give you this thesis too. Conclusion. Appendix B. Participant of different phases of measurement development process. Palette test, this thing. Card sorting procedure. Giving something. We are looking for questionnaire. Here is the questionnaire. Yeah, this one. Detailed about the online survey. See, this is the company survey. F1. Here we can find variable. Oh, No. Okay, might be some other place he has. See, this is the question here, my dear students, techno stress. Okay, he also provided the references where he took this one. This one is the first atom, second atom, third atom, four atom, five atom, six atom, seven, eight. How many he took? Okay, so here 10 atoms. I threatened to co-worker with the never technology skill. I have to be in touch my worker during the vacation due to he also converted in different languages as well. Dutch, oh German. Okay, but our main concern is English lah. Okay, appendix B, operationalization of the searched construct. Yeah, this one, and you write these are the questionnaire, and you may also ask the operationalizations of your construct technostruct. This is one of the example here. See, listen, my student. Basically, the concept can be many. Suppose I'm going to giving you example. Suppose motivations. According to Imran, motivation is suppose number 8. Okay. According to you, Tick. According to Tick, motivation is number 2. According to Charlie, motivation is number 3. Okay, different authors explain motivation differently, but on up to you which conceptualization you have to operationalize. I mean, which definition you have to measure. Measurement of concept is called operationalization. So don't be get confused. Okay, then how to operationalize that definition? Convert into the scale. Convert into the scale. Okay, and that scale is better. You also can develop, but you have to do the lot of tests. And might be you also can adopt from the past researches. Understand?